We all know about habitats like the rainforests. Lots of animals live there. Some are dangerous like snakes and poison frogs. Some are colourful like parrots and orangutan. Some will have adapted to survive like tigers and monkeys. But have you ever thought about your own body as a habitat? The body is made up of cells, which are the smallest living things that make up a human, animal or plant. Although you might feel pretty human, did you know that only half of the cells in your body are actually human cells? The other half is mainly made up of tiny living things called bacteria. Bacteria are everywhere, in the dirt, in the sea, even inside of you. A lot of them are friendly and help us to digest our food, as well as keeping us healthy. But there are some bad bacteria that can make us sick if we don't treat them. Before the 1950s, getting sick from bacteria could be really dangerous. But then, a scientist named Alexander Fleming went on holiday and came back to find something amazing. He found a special type of mold growing that stopped their bad bacteria from growing. This went on to be the first antibiotic, a medicine that we can use to treat sickness caused by bacteria. Thanks to this discovery, we can have organ transplants, be born safely, and we no longer get sick from simple cuts or grazes. Antibiotics are like superheroes. They can stop bacteria from making the parts they need to survive, or they can destroy the walls that protect the bacteria. They specifically target bacteria, so they don't work at all on other infections like infections caused by viruses. Bacteria can develop superpowers too. They can develop ways to stop antibiotics from working. This is called antibiotic resistance. Some bacteria do this by kicking the antibiotic out of them, others by destroying the bits of the antibiotic that make them work. Although this happens naturally, when we don't use antibiotics properly, bacteria can develop ways to avoid being killed by the medicine a lot quicker than usual. The bacteria can then pass on these traits by dividing. Bacteria can also pass these traits to each other and can pick them up from dead bacteria. If too many bacteria become resistant, our antibiotics won't work anymore. This means that many illnesses from the past could make a comeback. Luckily, scientists are working hard to make newer and better antibiotics. This is hard and takes time, especially when bacteria can become resistant very fast. This is where we need your help. Here's a few things you can do to join the race against resistance. Number 1. Wash your hands properly to stop the spread of bacteria. Number 2. Never share antibiotics or use someone else's. Number 3. Only take antibiotics when your doctor tells you to. Number 4. Listen carefully to your doctor's instructions when taking antibiotics. Number 5. Tell your family about everything you've learnt about antibiotic resistance and show them your pledge. This way, we can race against resistance. You have the power to protect yourselves and others from antibiotic resistance. Together, we can make a difference.